to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. And I've got to remind some folks out there, I had a chance to meet a lot of folks on Wednesday over at the Fisherman's Marine booth at the Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show. I had a couple of folks that came and go, "What the heck is it that you do?" Well, we're the only live interactive fishing and hunting television show ever. And I tried to explain that to them. Now they're probably following along. And if you're out there, hi, it's nice to see you. But today we are extremely busy with the Sportsman Show currently going on. If we don't take advantage of the opportunity to check in with a bunch of our sponsors and favorite interviews here at Outdoor GPS, we would be missing the boat. We did this last year, and we're going to do it again today. We're going to have some live interviews from the Sportsman Show, 5 of them to be exact. We've got Jared Higginbotham from Yakima Bait. We've got Scott Call from Brad's Killer Fishing Gear. We've got Bruce Pauly from the CCA Oregon. We also have John and Lynn Haxton from Haxton's Canvas and Upholstery. Also, we're going to check in with Junior, the general manager of Fisherman's Marine. So we're going to cover all kinds of ground. And first things first, big thanks for Daryl and Robbie being out there to get this all done, because it is not easy. I know we make it look easy, but it ain't. So we're going to do the best we can to make sure that technology works for us and we're able to get through a bunch of interviews live there at the Sportsman Show. And I was there on Wednesday, and it was a madhouse, that's for sure. Today and tomorrow being the last day, certainly still some time to head down there and take advantage of some of the opportunities that you have, and there's no shortage of them. And they did restock the trout pond as well, from what I understand. Also, though, we will have your photos that we're going to show in just a few minutes here. Also, this upcoming segment, in the report segment, I'm going to blow right through it to try to save a little bit of time, but we'll get that info out so that you have an idea of what's going on this upcoming week. After all this snow and ice that we had the last couple of days, it's now melting off everywhere, and you're seeing rivers starting to pop a little bit. Some of them not as much as others, but there's certainly going to be some changes if you want to get out and chase some steelhead this upcoming week, because this past week, not the greatest opportunities, but there were certainly some fish being caught. Again, this next week should be a little bit more productive, I hope, because I plan on fishing just about every day. But we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and show you. Oh, don't forget, if you want to call us up and ask any questions, maybe jump in before we get into our interviews, it's the North American Metals Hotline. Super easy, 503-548-6777. Questions, comments, reports, gripes, whatever it is. We'd love to hear from you, but you got to make it quick so we can get to your call before we get buried in a bunch of different interviews. So don't pass up that chance. But let's go ahead and show you the photos that everybody's been sending in. And like with a lot of folks I had a chance to meet this week, it does take, 2 to 3 weeks sometimes to get your photo up. Don't worry, it's going to make it there. But there's a great one, and we're going to be seeing a lot of these, especially here in the next 3 weeks, I would assume. First, winter steelhead, nice little fish. That's the kind of fish that'll give you a heart attack, and then you get it up close to the bank and go, oh, okay. Well, it's not that big of a fish. Brad at Hag. Terry sent this in. Hag Lake there is a lot of brooder trout that they put in here. Well, they do it every year. But this year, they put some big numbers in there. If you get the chance to go fishing, there's certainly year-round opportunity to go catch some trout. Connie's first striper. Where the heck was that? Oh, Lake Havasu. I've got to go down. I've got friends down in Cali that, they get 30, 40 pounders and sometimes even bigger on some of those rivers down there. I'd love to go do that. Very cool photo, though. Here's a first solo trip. This is from Keith, Eli's first solo trip. Nice steelhead, by the way. Congrats on that. Looks like they're just getting home. And hopefully there's going to be a lot of that in the future. Here's another nice hatchery fish. Jackson doing what he loves. We certainly do. And there was no shortage of folks getting their steelhead gear in hand this week. And, of course, today and tomorrow. I will be today as well. I got to stock up on some stuff. Nephew's wild steelhead, nice fish. Lots of bullets the last week. Certainly some big fish being caught this year, and it's been very interesting on that one as well. But we'll show you exactly how you can send these photos in, the easiest way to do it here in just a few seconds, probably. St. Croix Barracuda, that'd be another fun one. Fishing in warm, sunny weather like that, someplace different, I've never done it. One of these days, we're going to have to take a little vacation and head out and do something like that. Super Bowl pregame, yeah. Super Bowl Sundays are good days to be fishing. And there's no doubt about it. Nice fish. Is that a trout? Based on the spots, that looks like just a big rainbow trout. Geez, nice fish. Maybe even a private pond. That's I'd be out there every day. Very, very cool. And here's how you do it. It's a Fox 12 app. There's a number of ways to do it. You can become a fan on our Facebook page, which is easy to do. You can put photos there. Ryan picks them up from there very often. Then, of course, with the app, it's free. Download it. Find Outdoor GPS. It will literally, line for line, line you up on how to download those photos and videos that we put up every Saturday and Sunday morning. And if you have trouble, just message Ryan, and he'll make sure to get you dialed in. It always works, I promise. We have Bill from Auburn on the line, but we're going to take his call this upcoming segment. We're going to come back. We're going to have our river levels, give you an idea what's going on with our upcoming weather forecast. We've got Peyton in line for that. Then, of course, we're going to get to Bill's call, and then we're going to start with Jared Higginbotham or Scott Call with our first interview from The Sportsman Show. We'll be back in just a couple minutes, everyone.